Alrighty, we are in and ready to go. Let's see here. What do we have? Okay. All right, I'm gonna get the link sent out and then we'll go ahead and get started. So let's do this. Had a malfunction on the previous one, so my bad. Okay. Make sure the sound's working just fine. I don't hear anything. Can you guys hear me okay? There we go. We're in. We're in. All right. Okay. Let's get it going here. Okay, so not a great trade here. We're long 3 contracts right now, and so we'll see. Now this strategy I have to debug a little bit, but so far it's been pretty good. So a little bit of debugging I'll have to get done hopefully tonight or tomorrow. Um, but what happens with the strategy right now essentially is we just need to make sure that it exits properly. So this is going to be more of a let's just wait and kind of watch it work for today. But there are a couple things that I think we need to work on. So a couple adjustments I made, I added a trailing stop to it. And so like here are the results. And by the way, like you can clearly see these are pretty unrealistic standards, our results here. So like we can tell, what is and isn't going on. Let's back to 2020. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Now it's going to take a lot of trades too, so that we can't be afraid of. But we should have that fixed by tomorrow or Friday. So like here's like 2 years of trading. It's 77,000 trades and it's got a 94% win rate. I know that's not accurate. There's some sort of bug in here that is causing some of these trades to look the way they do. Not a huge deal. We just have to deal with it. So we have to figure it out. Got to figure it out. The new. Yes. You can hear me? Okay, cool. Welcome in. Old new. Welcome in. So we're going to just see how this thing turns out for today. We were able to jump into one of our my funded futures accounts and pull up. Let's see. Let me see if I can. Am I in this trade? Okay, no, cool. Let me see if I can show you guys this. I was able to make about $1,000, and I'll probably can show you guys this later. About $1,300 in this account using this bot. So pretty good. It's got its flaws that we have to work on, but pretty good overall. All right, let's do this one. Cool. And are we in a trade right now? All right, cool. So we'll let this thing run here. And I think some of the trades are a little funny. So like this symbol will show up as a long, but I don't think it's going to actually like open a trade until this candle's closed. And so there's just some weird little thing like that right there. Like there are just some weird things that happen with it that are causing it to be show really good results, but we're gonna wait. Like this is kind of weird right here. So hopefully I can debug it this afternoon and this evening, but I just wanted to show off like how it worked. Standalone product, probably, yeah, probably. Probably. Let's see. And we'll know we're in a trade because we'll get a note here or we'll get like an actual entry. So we can go on Tradeovate as well and watch. Probably a little bit easier to see on Tradeovate than it is anywhere else. How do I get these indicators? How do I get these off? Dude, one thing about Tradeovate, it is annoying. Like it is not great. All right, let's see if we can get a trade here. We'll work for small accounts. T Ray, let me know kind of what you mean by small accounts. Um, I'll have to get familiar with your question. I'm not sure, but thank you for the question. But let me know what you mean by that. Let me know. Will it be a standalone product? Probably. Probably. I'm not sure at this point. I gotta debug it first. Um, I'm not sure if I will release it fully or if it'll be some other version. So like we'll see. I don't know yet. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay, waiting for a trade. Still waiting for a trade. I kind of have to ignore this a little bit. And that's why I don't want to look at it right now. Let's see. Like $100. T Ray, I don't know. Like any strategy technically works for small accounts unless you're like selling options or something. So yeah, um, but this is only going to be built for futures and nothing else. It won't be built for forex. I might convert it to options later when it gets really good. I'll convert it to options and we'll trade options with it as well. That's kind of the long term plan, which we'll see. Got to debug it first, obviously, and see what the real results are. But will it work for small accounts? Probably. But trading forex is going to be tough, and you really can't trade futures. All right, so we're in a long here. Okay, so new trade opened. Let's see how this one plays out. I kind of like price up to that 21,436. So let's see if price can get above that or if we're going to continue to push down here. I'll probably go my stop somewhere around here, 417. So again, we're just in a demo account right now, in our paper account and Tradeovate. So we'll let this kind of ride out. One thing that isn't working very well on Traders Post on their side is the so this is nice. What's not working on their side is the actual like entry and exit is not working very well. So that's kind of an issue, which I don't necessarily know how to fix just yet. And I'm not sure if it's because it's going too fast or what it is, but it's becoming an issue. All right, so -5, we're okay with that. Let's close. Let's leave it open. Forget it. Where is price right now? Price is at 418. We jumped in at that's about 10 points. We can live with that. We can live with that. I'm also going 3 contracts. I know that's a little bit heavy, so my P&L is going to look a little exaggerated. So don't worry about it. Just want to get some reps in here. Okay, so we're down another 10 points or so, and now we're back. Okay, so price is really trying to figure itself out here, which is good. Let's see what we got. Let's go ahead and close this one down. Let's see if we can get another trade open on the next candle potentially. Let's see. So again, we were able today to pass. Oh, nice. We were able today to pass a top step. I'm sorry, apex. Sorry, 1 second. sorry, we were able to pass an Apex eval this morning. While I was on live last time, I wasn't able to show it, but we were just kind of looking around, and then we were able to do about $1,400 inside of a My Funded Futures account as well with the same bot. So really, really exciting stuff there. We'll see kind of where that takes us. So pumped to see what's next with it. I'm sure we'll get a trade here in the next couple minutes. Let's see. So bot. So one thing that a huge disconnect that's been happening is the actual like the bot itself is giving long trades, but it's not. They're not getting entered properly. So my entries are either a candle delayed or a candle early. I can't really figure that out yet. Again, I'll have an update like tomorrow or Friday for sure. But when you're trading with a bot, it doesn't matter what bot it is. Like you kind of have to be on your P's and Q's because these things will move really fast on you. They'll go quick. Now with this bot specifically, how do I can move these? Like how do you get this off your chart? I don't know. I'll figure that out later, I guess. With this bot specifically, one thing what we might do is this might be one of those bots where you could probably use it inside of your performance account. I kind of changed my mind on this afternoon. You probably could use it inside of your prop firm account. What you'd probably have to do is take exits a little sooner than you'd like on some of these trades, or turn the actual signals off for the exits. So you would you'd be there and a trade would happen and you would get entered, you'd get filled for a long or a short. And then you would go ahead and manually exit. And then when you were done trading, you would just turn off the actual strategy. You'd pause it, right? So we're in a trade right now. We just got in this one. All right, what account am I in right now? Tradebait. So maybe Tradebait on my end isn't showing up. Where'd the... Oh, I know why. I turned off the thing. Let's go to trading view. All right, so we're up 35, up 40 in this trade. Going long is what we have here. Save that. Let's see. What does this candle want to do? I'll probably hold somewhere around here. So 413, about 5 points down. That's kind of what I'm seeing. If price can't make a move, then we'll call it. So plus 90, 45. We're waiting. Okay, minus 105. No problem. I'm thinking around 414 is kind of my stopping area for this trade. Let's see. Yep, bursted right through it. Can we hold a little bit? Okay, nice pullback. Okay, we'll take minus 165 on that one. It's a really tough trade. Okay. How do I get this thing to work on Tradebait though? That was weird that wasn't showing up though, right? Or am I crazy? Traders post, blah, blah. All right, let's see. Can we get an entry here coming up? If we don't in here in just a second, what I'll do is I need to check the Traders Post connection. Oh, okay. Right here. Get that out of here. That's weird. Okay. Okay, long trade here. So catching this breakout, we're trying to at least. On trade of 8, that blue line went away. I don't like that. All right. Let's hold this one for just a bit. Now let's see. Kind of what I'm thinking would be price to get over that 435 level. But if we retrace down to 421, then that would just be a tough trade. Let's see what we got. So bot automatically enters this trade. Okay, great. There's our little pop. Now the ATR is super low. We're at 6, and so there just isn't going to be a ton of huge price movement. We really need to see. There's 105, 135, 65. There we go. 315, 270. Nice. See if price can continue that upward move. Let's see. 135, 165. Okay. Complete retrace. All right, 180. There we go. Oh, we had it. $225, $240. Okay, we'll take 210 on that one. Super solid. Probably could have held for a second longer. We probably made a little bit more, but pretty good trade there. So bot took a long off of this, kind of this break. The better entry would have been down here, but that's okay. We can work on that. But super solid. Good trade. Good trade. All right. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, nice move. Going back to what I was saying before is we could probably have this to where it'd be a manned bot. So what that would mean is the entry would be taken by the bot. So it would immediately enter any trade that it felt was good. And then it'd be up to you to exit. So you'd have your, take profit, stop loss, and I could mark that in. So I'd have, so let's say there was an entry. Let's see if I could draw this. There's a long. Okay. So let's say you have a long. What would then appear would be like take profit, and then down here would be like stop loss, that'd be in red or something. And then you would know, like, okay, cool. I'll hold up here, or I'll get out down here, or I'll cut one of my contracts halfway, and or whatever the case might be. So that would be how that would work. So long trade here. Now, ideally, I would like to get kind of a warning going too, but we'll get that next. Up 90, 135, good. Now we're minus probably. Okay. Spread's only half a point, so nothing to worry about there. Going into the end of the day, we'll definitely get some volatility, so we'll have a chance. Okay, I like where that candle opened. Let's see if we can get price. We're having a hard time getting above 438. Okay, 105. We'll take $100 again if we get it. If we get anything, jeez. There we go. We'll take 120 on that. Little solid trade. Oh, there we go. There it breaks. That was silly. Okay, cool. Well, it worked out. It worked out. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get it like non-manned, and then you'd be able to take that exit if you wanted to. Now, ideally, you trade when the market's moving the most because that trade during normal market hours when the ATR isn't all the way down at, you know, 5 would be like $200, $300 trade. Like that'd be a really good trade. But because price is so, damn, that was a crazy wait for an entry. Wow. Okay, so price slips all the way down here. We go long again. All right. Fascinating. Okay, plus 15. So kind of what I'm seeing here is buyers, and where's VWAP right now? I'm gonna zoom way out for a second. All the way down there. Okay, cool. So not even in contention. Cool. So we saw basically seller step in, punch price down, buyer step in and hold that thing, and now we're plus 60, plus 90. Okay, next candle. Can we hold that same line? It's looking like no, but we'll see. Okay, we'll take 105 on that one. Super solid. Probably had a little bit more juice on that one. Probably could have gone probably 200, 210 on that. That'd have been sweet. Let's see what we got for the next trade here. So strategy is very, very partial to longs right now, which is good. It's kind of what we're looking for. Okay, cool. Cool. Price steamrolling, which is sweet. Let's see what happens with that. You guys have questions, let me know. I'm not really showing any visuals right now. Eventually I will. We'll have some more visuals to look at, but right now we're just going to be looking at trades, and that's it. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay, new long position here. All right. Let's see how this one works out for us. Thinking I want to see price get back to those highs, but I would definitely close this trade out if we started to swing back down into that 33, 433 level. Okay, a little bit of a push. See if we can just hold this for a little bit and see what happens. Obviously we see prices going up, so let's see if we have a chance for price to really push for us and take a decent little trade here. Minus 30, 45, 60, 90. Okay. Plus 45, good. 105, 120. Nice. Still like our entry here, but might have to be a little bit more patient than we want to. $135. Good. $165. Good. Okay, we'll take $135 on that one. Super solid trade there. Good. So that's 4 in a row, I believe. If anybody's keeping track, I haven't been, but it's about 4 or 5 wins in a row. Very nice. Damn, we could have held that one a little bit longer. This might be the case where if we just keep going long, we probably just want to hold on to these. Probably should have just sold like 1 or 2 and kept it going. But maybe we have an afternoon burst. S&P is up 2, nice. Bitcoin's back to 100K, sweet. Okay, so we've got some nice movement here. Let's get back to Trade of 8. I'm watching this P&L up here. I'm watching to see if it's actually moving or not. Okay, we're in a trade already. Okay, we're down $100. Oh, I like that a lot. There we go. Okay, down 130 right now. Okay, we can zoom in, I guess. Okay, so blue line's our entry line. Easier to see over here. Down 120, 135. I'll probably let this one run a little bit. We'll see kind of where price wants to go from here, but I'll probably let this one just kind of dance around for a bit. We have price really rolling up, so I'll continue to let this thing play. There you go. All right, it's plus 15. Let's see if we can get a profit out of this one, or if we're gonna see what price wants to do. Is price pushing up like that is favorable, but it looks like we might be coming back down. So let's see. Okay. Now, ordinarily, I would say this price action looks very, very, very bearish. Like we have a wick up top. We rejected once, twice, 3 times up here, and then we have price really like rolling back. But with the way that this thing has been moving all day, like all day, it's going to be pretty difficult for me to say that we should be in anything but a long right now. So let's let price do its thing. Excuse me, and then we'll see. Oh, there was 45 and some more probably. Let's flip over to, we can keep it on here. Okay. Okay, now we're really moving. Okay. What if I don't want the crosshairs though? How do I get rid of those? Okay, price is really cooking. While I'm messing around with Trade of 8. Let's see. Okay. Minus 90, minus 105. Okay, we're really jumping around, which is fine. Let's see what price wants to do here, because I'm still team long on this. Had a ton of volatility, which is cool, but where does that leave us? So minus 180, minus 165, 210. Okay, no problem. We have buyers basically holding at this level here. No longer. They were though. And then now we're retracing back up. So, oof. Now, is there some news that I missed out on? Did I not catch that there was some news that I should have been looking at? Let's look at no, nothing. Nothing special. All right. There's 150, 165. Okay, 180. Okay, 210. 270. Okay, price pushing back down a little bit. Now this is very bullish. Like this is the exact price action that I'd want to see here if we're opening a candle, because then there we go. 360, 375. 390, 4. Okay, took 390 on that one. I think we're still down in this account, but not by much. We are cooking right now. We are absolutely scorching. Bot is on fire. Took one bad L, and then the rest of it has been pretty good. Now, if the bot signals another trade, it's basically there goes another long. That's a really good entry. Okay, so we're new long position here. If you're in a trade, the bot just will bypass that signal. Essentially, like we held that trade for quite a while. There might have been another entry down here potentially, or even one on here. If you're in a trade, the bot will just skip that entry, and then you'll just hold on to your position. And then when you're done, you'll get the next position whenever that comes. All right, so we're gonna probably get back a little bit of these winnings, huh? Let's see. I still like price bouncing and holding like down here. I still like that. Like we're obviously somebody's trying to push price back down headed into the end of the day. Like that's obvious. Some folks are, but we're holding at pretty significant levels. I feel like if this level were to get broken, I'd say that this is the level that I'd be looking at, about 2 points lower. So basically the same thing. Um, so let's kind of see where price wants to go here. But where you have big price action down, you could have very big price action back up as well. So we'll be patient, but this looks very like we should be looking for shorts. So let's see. Okay, -6, 570. We were cooking, now we're not. Let's wait. Let us wait. Okay. -6, -5. Hold, hold, hold. Be impatient. Well, inflation data, Majestic Alana, thank you for commenting. Inflation was this morning though, so I don't know why we'd have such a huge. And I don't know when you commented that, so I'm looking. So sorry, but for the most part, that should have been processed. I think there's just it comes a time where there are a load of sell orders that are just waiting for their limit to get hit, their price to get hit, and I think that the market just kind of processed that. Now we had what was weird is we had this like let's say we had some attempts right here, which were interesting, and then price ate it all up. All right, so let's close this out. Let's see if this strategy will now give us a short. So let's close that one out. Okay, we basically entered at the peak of that thing, which is fantastic. Now let's see what happens next. Let us find out. That's for this strategy, by the way, there's been over 90 signals today just on like this demo account in these past, I don't know, half hour or so. So it's going to give a lot of trades. Now, obviously that will get dialed down, but if we can be about 60% accurate, like that'd be really good. We can get about 60% of the way there. That'd be sweet. And then ideally we want to also see this thing get out of trades um, as well as getting in. So right now it doesn't do the best job of getting out. And I can't figure out why that is. And I'll, maybe one day we'll sit down and look at it on the screen. But typically when you do these orders, looks like we're not going to get a trade just yet. Let's wait. Typically when you do these, okay, when you're in a trade or you're doing automation, that's what you have to do. So you have a strategy. So let's say you got yourself a trading bot that's going to strategy. It's a trading strategy. You create an alert, okay? So that alert, and then that alert goes to traders post. So trading view alert goes to traders post, then goes to trade evade if that's the broker you want to use. And traders post only works with so many brokers, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be one of them. Like you'll have to use trade evade. So a lot of trading going on. But anyway, so you have a strategy, and let's look at the strategy really fast. And are we in a trade right now? We're not. So rebounding pretty nice, good. All right, so demo trade evade account. I'll just say like this is my demo account for testing purposes. Okay. Purposes, is that how you thought? Cool. We're trading futures. Okay, that's good, good. Okay, I'll save that. And then there is a subscription, which basically is like the nuts and bolts of it, like everything. We in a trade right now? Let's just take a look. All right, so we're in a sell. So I think we ended up chasing this one a little bit, but waited for a pullback. I love that. That's good. But let's see if this move is over. Part of me thinks that we probably should be in the opposite direction, but I'm okay for that for now. So we'll check in on this one in a second. We're in a short if you want to look at your charts. Auto submitting's on both sides, bearish and bullish, so we can take both sides here. Side isolated, side whatever, we don't need that. Notifications, we can get emails, but that's fine. I get them anyway. TradingView sends them. Tickers would be anything, so NQ, but we can just leave it blank. Trading window anytime. Position size is 3, so I'm in 3 contracts because I've specified it here. The reason that I'm trading 3 contracts is because it's inside of traders post already. They know what I am looking for. All right. We could subtract from the quantity that is signaled. We could do that. We could do a fractional quantity. Doesn't really work too well. We could use signal quantity. If I wanted to say how many contracts, then we could use that. But I leave that alone. I don't do any partial take profits, although we could. Anyway, so cancel. If we want to cancel an order, we could do that. That's on. Now here's where like the entries go. So there's a market order, which is like basically you just get in when you want to get in. Okay. You essentially just, if you click buy, you get into the market. A limit order would be you specify your price. This might be running away from us. So let's hold on for a little bit. But a limit order, you specify your price, and you can do a stop limit, trailing stop, whatever you want to do. So I could technically do a market order and then a trailing stop order as well. That'd be a separate subscription. But anyway, so this is fine. Now, good till canceled. Part of me thinks that I need to do immediate or cancel. So I'm going to save this as that. And what that means is like if I don't get an immediate fill, the order's canceled. There's fill or kill. What that means is that if everything isn't filled, then the position is done. Position's killed. So immediate or cancel means like I get it, my fill, or the order's canceled. That could mean that I get into 1 contract or 2 contracts instead of all 3. Fill or kill is like you either fill all 3 or kill the order. Okay. So immediate or cancel is fine for me. Typically, I'll get all 3 contracts filled. We're not trading like in weird hours and anything else. And when you trade market orders, you're probably going to get an immediate fill anyway, so not a big deal. For trading limit orders, then fill or kill is more appropriate. Can't do allow extended hours. That doesn't make any sense anyway. Entry price, you can just leave that alone. And then exits, same thing, good till canceled. I probably need to do immediate or cancel. And I think the reason that I'm getting these delayed fills is because I'm doing good till canceled. and I'm not canceling the orders, and so they're just getting filled whenever. And so let's just let this one ride out, whatever. Let's say we're getting back to the money, and then exit price, same thing, and then exit without timeout. And you could set a take profit, you could set a stop loss, but that's that. So let's save that, and let's see how this works out for us. So there we go. We're up 90. Good. 150. Okay, 180. 210. 240. 150. 225. Okay, we'll take 240 on that one. I know that we probably left a little bit on the table there. A lot of it on the table there. Okay, so we're kind of back to where we were before when we started. All right, no problem. All right, so let's see if our fills can be any better. Kind of looking at that as my range right now. Let's see where price wants to do at that level. Okay, new candle. All right. If you guys have questions, let me know. I know a lot of this automated stuff can go pretty quick. I've been doing automated strategies for quite a while now, actually, longer than you'd probably expect. Really appreciate all you guys liking the live stream, and if you haven't already, subscribe. But with these automated bots, like there are so many things that can go wrong. Like you make one click of an error, you might not know it, and then you find out at the worst time. You find out like that your strategy is active and you're asleep, which would be good except for the fact that like it didn't close your position, so it blew up an account, or you made a ton of money. Like that could happen too. That's obviously a possibility. Um, or like you supposed to enter a trade, it doesn't fill, you don't get what you're looking for, and then now you missed out on like a potential huge position right here, which I could have just held that short and been perfectly fine. But anyway, so like, and then you could have again a wrong click inside Traders Post. You could not have your account set up. You could have the wrong account going. You could have the wrong alert. It's the most sensitive thing, and so okay, view us way down there. And so it takes a little bit of time to get used to. And if you're brand new to it, it's like eye roll. But doing the automated stuff can be expensive because any one of those mistakes could cost you an eval, right? So you could spend 50, 100 bucks or whatever on an eval and immediately blow it up because, either the strategy stinks, which is possible. Most of them do, right? Most strategies are not good. Or you just have the wrong buttons clicked. Strategy goes long when it should go short. You go in with 5 contracts instead of 1. There are a lot of things that can happen and go wrong. So their trading bots are interesting. They're interesting. Okay. Nice little sell off here. Good. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Headed into the close. We should expect a ton of volatility, obviously, but I'm probably going to hold some of these trades unless it goes up 300-400 bucks, probably for a candle or two. So if it goes against me immediately, I'll probably still hold it, only because like I know that's going to take a lot of price action to shake out where price really wants to go. So we'll continue to hold them, but let's see where our next trade comes from. Let's see. I'm wondering if our good till canceled fixed that entry issue we were having. I'm wondering if that was the fix there. So let's hopefully we'll see another trade come through, but I think that might have been it. I think that might have been it. Got 9 of y'all watching. Really appreciate it. I know that there are much larger streams right now, so really appreciate you guys at least spending a little bit of time here. If you have questions, reach out, let me know. Put a comment out there for me to answer. Happy to help. Waiting on a trade here. It's going to be one of the longer. It's going to be one of the harder parts about a trading bot is you're going to have to wait for these trades to come to you. So we'll be patient, but this is still active. Yeah, that good till canceled had to be like just loading up order after order after order. I'm wondering. That thing had to be just spitballing, just non-stop orders. It had to, like, had to. There's almost every other candle we were damn near in a trade. I'm wondering if that was the fix. Because I do use in the other one. Well, we can wait for this. In the one that actually passed. Excuse me. So the one that I used for my funded futures, we're up $1,400 today in that, and then the other one was Apex, where we passed that my funded futures here. That strategy. So view. We do order type limit, entry order type limit. Okay, interesting. I didn't know that was. I didn't even know that was a limit. That's fascinating. Interesting. Bullish. This is not correct. Yeah. I don't know why these defaults are like that. Both. No good and well. Huh. That was weird. It says not being used. Interesting. All right, so we're in a short now. Actually, a really good spot for a short. Really good spot for a short. So let's see. Price running against or running away from us. That's not a problem at all. Not worried about that. That's a really good spot for a short. Kudos to the strategy. Now we might just this move might be over, but pretty solid entry here. That was good. So let's see. Let's see how this wants to play itself out. Okay, plus 105, plus 120. Even. That was fast. Probably should have taken that 105. Okay, 45, 30, 75. New candle. Still a wonderful entry for this new candle. I still like this position a lot. I don't even mind that. I'm okay with that because we know how price wants to work. I'd be concerned if price got above 433. Like that would be kind of like, okay, price is probably done going where I want it to go. But if we're gonna hit or stay in this area here, I'm good with that. We kind of have two levels that we've tried. 1, 2. And so we'll see if those can act as very nice resistance. Little red action there. Okay. Okay, there's one. We're gonna break through the top of this one too. If we do, then we got to close it out. If we don't, we can hold on. Let's see. I tried to figure out where it wants to be at the close of today. Looking like we want to rebound on the upside, which I'm okay with. But let's see if we get price to pull back for us a little bit. That'd be cool. All right, 150, 135, 120. I was going to say that'd be pretty quick if it happened like that. Okay, so that order gets canceled out and we jump in immediately to a buy. I don't mind that at all. Okay, that was quick. So we blues out on about 150 and then we're up about 160. So really solid trade there. Whoa, what time is that? We say okay. Okay, so we know our exits are working finally. We know that's working better. So the immediate or cancel, but my sell was gonna kill. Okay, yep, debugging must occur. So, all right, so we had, and now I'm getting it. Okay, so we had basically price, we had a short trade opened in here, right here. That kind of worked out for us, but rolled against us. Then we had price roll back, but we entered a long up here. Probably wasn't the best for the strategy to do that. Okay, so that's one of the bugs we'll have to fix because I know why that trade occurred. I know exactly what happened. It hit our trail. I get that. But I bet if we could have that moved, we would have been in this short right here. That would have been legendary. That was a great trade. So it happens. So we lost 2 trades on that, but we should have had at least 1 winner. At least. So let's let the bot work itself out. Let's let it work itself out. All right, so we're in a short here. Nice little pullback. Let's see. See if it can redeem itself. Or what does price want to do here? It feels like we're getting in on these trades just like a second late, which again, not a huge deal because a lot of this can be fixed pretty easy. But we got to be patient. Let it work. Let it work. Let it work. That was funny. That flip of trade was crazy. Good. Okay, we coming back down. I'm targeting 413, so about 3 points away now. That's kind of what I'm looking at. Kind of retest, see if we can recapture this bottom, maybe 414, somewhere in there. If we can capture that, that'd be sweet. And then we can have price roll back for us. But let's see. Okay, so price making these bottoms here. You can see that, right? So we bottom right there. Obviously, we have a bottom right here. Now, does this act as support for price to push back up? Or are we going to break through down here and let price run back? We're about to find out. Oh, my eye has been itchy all day. Okay, push. Probably not concerned about this position until we were to cross right there. So at 425, wouldn't be too worried about this position just yet. I know that, okay, wow. 870, 1,000. Okay, we'll take 645 on that. Okay, kind of like I said, I wasn't too worried about it. So bot knows best. Okay, so there's our short. That was nuts. You guys saw that. Yeah, that was crazy. Okay. Mark that down. Okay. All right. Jeez. Jeez Louise. I'm sure you guys are trading short, probably able to catch that. That was crazy. That was crazy. Probably could have held that one for a little bit and made probably a solid chunk. Okay, we're gonna get. I think we're gonna get a sell here. I don't know where, but okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna get if we get price to push up again and pull back. I think we might get ourselves a chance to get another short. I think that's what the strategy is looking for here. But let's find out. Now, to be fair, there are probably 3 to 4 like things that I need to be fixed before this thing would even be remotely ready for like real money, express performance accounts, things like that, live your own money accounts. But off to a pretty good start. It doesn't miss a whole lot on direction. We had one flip of trade, which we could have just stayed in, and that would have been a profitable trade. But I'm not mad about that. Even I get out on trades like that. But we did flip over to go long. That was a mistake. So that I can easily be fixed. And then we had this trade that was perfect. So there are a couple things, and then obviously we need to make sure that the traders post side of things is locked up as well. And I think the immediate or cancel is the best option. There we go. So we're in another sell here. We'll let price dance for a second. It might run away from us, honestly. But let's view this. Prop firm evals, market, and then IOC, perfect, immediate or kill. And then we need to go immediate or cancel, sorry. And I keep saying, if I keep saying on a live, on this live, um, I know YouTube will have me off of this thing so fast. All right, where is my strategies view? My IOC here? I should have limit type. Okay, which makes sense. I get it. We're in a limit, but okay. And okay, part of it is, all right, I see it. Let me go edit this really fast. Oh, bullish. We want both. Okay. These are not like this is not even close to what I had before. Not even close. I got to figure out what's going on in here. Like, why did it change? Save. All right. Okay. So now we're in a long. Like, I don't like that. Okay. So price exits that short and then decides to go for a long. Okay. Well, strategy. That was probably the wrong call. Okay. Okay. So we peak above moving average and we go long. I get it. I understand why. I get it. Bad call, but I get it. Bad call. Down 1,000. Okay. Going into the last 5 minutes, I'm sure it's possible that this trade could work itself out from down 1,000 to, I don't know, plus $200. I'm sure. Let's see. Big jump down. It might flip over again, honestly. We'll see. I would not be a fan of that if it did. But again, we'll solve that. Holy cow. So price just immediately whips around and goes back up. And now we're in a sell. Okay. 255, 345, 4. Okay. 420. I probably need to take that. Paused. Okay. So we're going to be in this trade until I decide to stop triggering too often. Okay. 360, 375, 555. Good. 570, 6, 645, 720, 750. So you're going to go for 1,000 here? Get there. $8.55, 7, 8. There was 9. Let it go. Looking for that $1,000 trade here. Let's see if we can get it. There it is. 1,050 on that one. Pretty good. I'll turn back on my strategy, dog. There we go. So my strategy got paused because it triggered too often. And so that's something that TradingView will do as well. Now remember, every trade that comes through, like there's a buy, there's a sell, there's a limit order that comes in. And so a lot of these, like it takes a lot of work. And so if you have too many signals, TradingView will be like, yo, we're not doing it right now. Just have to wait. Which is like, okay. So let's see if this short can work out for us again. So really good entry on this candle, actually. I don't mind where we got on the pullback. Could have been a little bit higher, but I'll live with that. Let's see if we can get about 200 bucks on this trade. We'll be good. Okay. I'm kind of wondering if I want to be out of this trade here. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Uh-oh. We're gonna build back up. Let's see where we want to go at the end of the close or to close here. I have a feeling we're gonna get a big bull push, but let's just hold it here. Let's see. Let's hold till the end of the day. Off Fatal, you made an automated bot? Yeah, I did, my friend. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Yes, I did. It's not ready yet, Off Fatal, my friend. Nice profile pic. It's not ready yet. It probably needs like, I don't know. It probably needs about 20% more. It's pretty good. Again, it passed an Apex eval today. It got me 1,500 bucks in a My Funded Futures eval on I don't know how many trades. I'll have to check the dashboard when it updates. But I don't think we lost a trade. So like really good stuff. But I think it needs a little bit of work. There's a couple trades in here where it flipped. Okay, so it's 105. We're headed to the close. We're 45 seconds out. So I'm thinking we're going to bleed out to close the day. Let's see if we can get that. Okay, there's 315. Good. 375. Let's see. Okay, 30 seconds till close. So it did one thing where it flipped over. It went it kind of did what it's trying to do right now, where it basically like it went short, then went long, and then it went short again. I don't like that, but that's just a cool out. Like we can put a cool down filter in there, and so basically it won't take trades for a certain amount of time. Whoa, there's 390. That was fast as hell. Okay, the day is over now. Now we're in after hours. Okay, 405. Let's see. Wow. 330, 4. Okay, we'll take 330 on that one to close out the official day. So pretty good there. A lot of explosive trades that we had. How did we end up finishing? Only down 747. Pretty good considering we started down 1,000. So plus 400 there. And we had a couple monster trades, obviously, that really like saved us. Let's turn this off actually for now. So pretty like decent. Like I think there are some things that are obviously fixable. Now there are a couple bugs. If you guys look at the back test here for a second, it looks unreal because it is. And so whenever you have something like you create a strategy or something and it looks like this, where you have a profit factor over 3, you have this like basically straight up line, not real. Like that is not real. There is something that TradingView is calculating in your favor that when you actually go to use it will not be in your favor. Because if I had a 94% win rate with this strategy, then I would basically like put every dollar I had into every trade, and I'd be closer to Elon Musk's net worth than anybody else. So like that's not accurate. Like this isn't real. Now this amount of trades is, but there's something that's being calculated in here on 4 candles is the average. Like there's something that's being calculated that is not correct. And because that's the case, I'm getting that unrealistic. But I am getting the right trades though. So the trades are good, but the back test is not. That it probably should be at like 65%, which I would take that all day. 65% automated. All I have to do is click buttons to exit trades. Like I'll take that all day. We will scale the hell out of some performance accounts if that's the case. So like 65% is perfect. Um, but it's not showing me the real results, which is why I can't release it to anybody or do anything with it just yet, other than go live and kind of show off a little bit. But so it has its moments. It has its moments. We had the Apex account, we had the My Funded Futures account, we had today's activity that was nonsense to end the day, which normally ending the day is crazy anyway. But pretty good, pretty good for me. Early access, we'll see. We'll see. Majestic Alana, thank you for tapping in. We'll see. I don't know. Off Fatal, I don't know if I can even like release it. Like, I don't know if I. We'll see. I don't know. Um, I don't know because if it works well enough, then I'll just use it in my performance accounts. But if everybody uses it in their performance accounts, then it would be like nobody uses it in their performance accounts. And so I'm thinking um, that I might want to. We'll see. I don't know yet. Like Apex, they do not like trading bots. Um, Trading View or Trade Top Step doesn't mind. My Funded Futures doesn't mind either. I don't think. Uh, uh, Take Profit, they care a lot, but a lot of these like a lot of the firms when they say trading bots, they mean high frequency bots, and like not just you guys say I scalp and I scalp really fast, like faster than that, like trying to get like a quarter of a point, like that kind of speed in and out. That like almost to where a human finger couldn't click fast enough, like buy sell, like you couldn't do it fast enough. That is the sort of trading bot that they want to avoid, the high frequency, like just come in and just mass trades. um, they want to avoid those. But a bot like this, where it takes trades, holds for a while, and like each trade's a little bit different and a little bit more irregular, you can get away with it. But if like 100 traders have the same entry, it could get it could be a little funny. Apex was before they were doing the whole record yourself trading kind of thing. It's like all right, so we'll see what the future holds for this, but pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good. So super solid. I'm a big fan of the way this thing's like turned out. Big fan of the way that it went. So we'll just have to see what comes next from it and go from there. So that's going to be. Can we talk about it in DMs or email? Alfredo, maybe. I haven't made up like my mind on this yet, and it's not even finished yet. So there isn't a whole lot that I have to say. But if you want to send me an email or you want to DM me, you certainly can, brother. Happy to chat with you about it. But I have no clue as to what I want to do with it yet. For right now, I think it's just going to be a prop firm passing bot. And then if it gets better, or if I can make it better or clean up some of the bugs, then we'll transition it to a performance account bot. And then from there, it could get crazy. But again, if we trade performance accounts with it, I just don't think everybody can get access to it. And if that's the case, then the price has to go way up if I even sell it at all. So we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, I appreciate you guys tapping in for today. I really appreciate it. We'll have some more updates tomorrow. I'll probably just trade, depending on how this thing looks, I'll probably just trade the bot tomorrow on our live at 9 a.m. Central, so 30 minutes after the open, and then Friday as well. But we'll see. Like we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll try to close out that My Funded Futures account and go from there. So anyway, thanks for tapping in, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. But if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, and we'll be back at it soon.